Hey everybody, Carol Siddle here with Junk Journal Maniac. Woo! I am here to show you my two newest little journals. They are FARMTASTIC. I'm just calling them my FARMTASTIC journals because I had so much fun making these. I love everything journal-wise and like all kinds of themes, but I think farm is, it's my fave. So I've just been on this kick lately, and I just have had this beautiful materials to work with. So I have these two beautiful journals that I'm going to do a little flip through, and FYI, these are for sale. I will have a link to my email down below if you're interested. Contact me through email and we'll talk about it. So I want to get going, and if you enjoy my video, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. I've been working at this for years and I'm still trying to get my numbers up, my subscribers up to at least 1,000. I want to get to 1,000 because I can do extra things in my videos if I can get that far. So appreciate any help from anybody out there that wants to subscribe and just check out my work. Whatever. I'm just asking. But in the meantime, we're going to do flip throughs of these. They're very similar. They have a lot of the same type of pieces, but done a little bit different. And so I'm just going to set this one over here. And we'll start with this one. And these are like, what are they? I know they're 6 inches wide. I know that. And they are like 9 1/4 inches long. The pages are a little bit shorter. This is just the cover. The covers are made with inside, you can hear the crinkle. I love that. I love that. With Amazon packaging, because I like to recycle those, because they make great they're in between covers. So let me make sure I'm centered here. Let's see if I'm centered. Get my book centered. I don't know about me. I'm not always centered. So I'm kind of maniac-y, but I don't know if that's a word, but I just made it up. And this has got the my card, and I'm calling this one Country Time. They're both really country. They're 64 pages. There's lots of vintage ephemera, ruffles, farm items that I've just collected or have been gifted. A lot of vintage book pages and stuff. There's some of those are actually in places in here, not. And then the DigiKit, I cannot remember the name of the person I got it to, but I will note that in my my description. Yeah, can you see that? That's my description. I just finished my coffee and it's like kicking in. So thanks for hanging with me, peeps. Love you guys. So anyhow, let me show you the cover. And these are one signature. I was gonna break it into two, and I said, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna make it one. I sewed this all together here. Took a while, but it's all vintage chenille that I got, and this is vintage ribbon. A lot of vintage stuff in here. Probably some of this stuff is 20, 30 years old. Some of it's new, not a whole lot, but some of it is, but yeah, no. So this is all sewn together. I love the way it feels. It's just so soft, and it's got that crinkly sound. And then this is material that I have that I'm gonna probably use this to cover a journal with, isn't it? Don't you just love it? And she's got the horses, the barns, the cows, the trucks. Who doesn't love a red truck? You know, I love trucks. I'm divorced now, but it's been like 20 something years. And we used to have a old blue truck like this. Oh my gosh, I love that truck. I love that truck. But me and my ex are like we're like best friends. His girlfriend loves me, I love her. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. I don't know, you know me, I can tend to go off on a tangent. I squirrel a lot. So let's get started on these flip throughs. Okay, so here's some lace on here. This pretty ribbon. And this has a little handmade cluster that I did. It just says Home Sweet Home with a couple flowers and a picture on it. Okay, so, and I've got a lot of ruffles. A lot of stuff hanging out on these. I learned how to do ruffles real quick and easy. So I've kind of been doing ruffle mania here. Like I've got a huge bag just full of ruffles. I'm just like making ruffles. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm getting stuff saved up. So here we have this beautiful little cow, and I love the sunflowers. This is a pocket here that's made from one of my boards that I did. And this is some vintage note paper, a Charmed Life, which I love that. And I like to take stuff that I get from restaurants and just use it. So this, well, you can tell who that's from. I don't know if I can mention their name, but it's from you know who. Let's just leave it at that. Oh God. So I got a pocket there. Here's another one, and I used all different things for the ruffles. And I left a lot of these they didn't need any decoration. Look at that page. Look at that. You just don't need anything else added on it. And then here is, now I showed you all my material that I got from the store the other day. So this is some of that. And it's a little fabric flip here with the horses, the silo, and the barn. So I just love this material. And this is vintage note paper I put underneath. And a little chicken just on a little extra piece that I had. So I put that. And there's some more of that this beautiful paper. Here's a little chenille pocket this is one of the book pages I was talking to you about. So you've got the horses there, and you've got the farmer with his little chickies. And I had horses growing up, so I always like to have the horses. This is a piece of brown like craft paper, and I decoupaged a napkin on it, one of my favorite napkins, and then I sewed around it. And there's got a little pocket in here. We'll keep chickies. Some vintage music paper. And I just use scraps to do, to reinforce for this. This is kind of like one of those deli paper kind of bags. And I just stamped the horse head on there and added a little cluster. And of course a ruffle, and it's got goodies in it. Oh, I know where this. Wait a minute. No, I used this. I'm telling you, I got so many. I've done so many. I can't remember what came from where. This is in Georgia. I don't know if it's everywhere. We have this place called Wayback Burgers, and it's just very old-fashioned. And they have this awesome paper. And you know me, I can't go in a restaurant if I think it's really cool looking or has a cool vibe. I want their bags, their paper. Like, I don't walk out empty-handed. So anyhow, and it shows the picture of, God, that's probably 1950s. Putting customers first is when the article was written, but this is an older picture. And here is a card. This came, one of the cards I got from Holly. And I've added, do more of what makes you love life. Life is short, people. You need to do that. And I just added in some of the, this came from a 6x6 pad. And it's got some little things you can cut out and add in here on your own, if you'd like. Here is some vintage wrapping paper. And just added some reinforcement on there and placed to write. Be grateful. And I can't remember where I got this thing from. The stamp. Added some vintage, this is vintage lace on this too. So I got lace everywhere. And just added a button, homemade. And a little card here. A little cow tab, isn't that cute? This is, I mean, well, you probably won't care to hear this, but you know me. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I went yesterday and got new glasses. My first new glasses in 4 years, y'all, because I didn't have any insurance. But I finally got Part C on Medicare, and it has vision on there. So I was so excited. And my glasses, on the side of the glasses, it has a pattern just like this on the side. I'm like, maybe I'm carrying the whole farm thing a bit too far, but they're really cute. They're really cute. So anyhow, just in case you wanted to know. And added on little pieces here. This book page is from a vintage book that I have. I got it secondhand store. It's a cute story. And there's a little chickie with the hedgehog. I think hedgehogs are the cutest things. I don't know if you can have them as pets because they're wild animals. And my cat would probably. My cat's a hunter. And unfortunately, he brings home things. And usually when he brings them home, they're not whole. We got woods behind us. He goes out there and yeah, he brings home presents. Really gory ones. And so I don't want to be responsible for a hedgehog getting hurt. I don't even know if we got him where I live, so. And then this here is vintage wrapping paper. And I just love it. And then I added this flower on top. And this beautiful lavender lace. That, again, was a gift. And it just fits so well with this. I just love this color. And I don't see that very often. And then this is some old paper I had, and another vintage notebook page with the angel. I believe in angels. And there's some chickens hanging out, another ruffle. I love this one. This is part of a pillow. When I go to Goodwill or any place like that, I look at all the pillows. And if they're quilted or whatever, or they have a farm print, I'll get that pillow. Pillow cost me $1, you know, so I will grab them and I deconstruct them, take them fully apart, take strips off. I do all kinds of stuff so that I can use it. And it just has this really vintage feel to it. You can just tell it's old, almost like feed sack. So it's really cool. And then here's a bird's nest. Live gently upon this earth. It's one of my tags. Plant smiles, grow laughter, harvest love. Did some stamping and some washi. You know, did my thing. And I love this farm song sung to the tune of Down by the Bay. And when I did do it, I literally was doing it with that tune in my head. Yeah, there's lots of tunes that go on in my head. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so glad you put up with me. Hence the word maniac. This added a little, isn't this pretty? I added the, kind of like, it's not a sticker, but it was a cutout to this little cute, sweet little bag with the flowers on it. I just adore that. And then I had some vintage stamps. Like, these are old. And so I put some in there too for you. So you can do what you want. And here's the back of it. And I just added, I made a little tag out of a strip left over that has the silo. And then little, there we go. There we go. I was saying, that looks funny. A little typewriter on it. You have little notes there. And a book page. A farmer is a businessman that wears overalls. And this is a cute little story in here. And then I added the chicken to this page. And I love the barn. I love the colors on this. And then added the chicken ruffle. Then on the other side, the man says, my happy place. Because you can tell how happy he is. And even the duck is happy. And just added parents and their young. And do you remember? And I think it was like a children's reader. It's definitely vintage. So here we go. And I made this out of this is a piece of baby wipe that I had used to blot different colors, and I just loved it, and I just added this to it. And it's one of my things, and that's from a magazine. But aren't those the cutest little, let's see if it stand up here, if you can see this. Can you see the little outfits? Aren't those cute? Oh my God, man. I want outfits like that. I want outfits. I can sew like straight lines and stuff and do some repair type stuff, but I can't sew clothing. My mom, God bless her, tried to teach me, but it never took. Just didn't take. A lot of things in my life have not taken. So, and here we got the other side of that barn with the little chicken. And then here, this has got the truck on it with the flowers. So I thought that was cute. And then here, this is the same material as what this is right here. It's that big, big piece of ticking. And this is definitely vintage, and it's like a heavy quality. This is like all the way through. It's not just printed on the top. I love how it feels. And we got the little girl on the swing. I just put that on the page and just tucked her in there. There's the scarecrow. Here's the other side of that with another couple with a tree. And then they're walking, I guess walking to school because I got little books. This is the sweet picture. I've used them a lot, actually. I think this goes that way and this goes that way. There we go. And it's got a little booklet inside. And I just put a sticker on the other side. The animals on the farm. I think that's so cute. More ruffles. This is the same as what the other one was. It was part of it. This one here. So. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So I used it on this side, and then I used it on this side. Like I said, I wanted to give you guys room. Oh, I need to add something in here. I will. I had something in here, and I just didn't like the way it looked. So I took it out, but I need to put something in here. This came off a vintage like bag, like that you buy in the store, like a like a birthday bag or whatever. It's from the front of it. And I love sparkles, so there we go. There's that. And some of that brown craft paper. Isn't that pretty though? So pretty. And there's that. So you have room to write. I tried to leave room to write. You know, I struggled with that for you guys. But I try. Because you can write anywhere on these pages. You can write down the lines. You can, you know, write in a circle, whatever. The little boy eating his porridge. And isn't it, these trims in this is so cute. It's like a, has a, like a Nordic vibe to it. I don't know if that's right, but there's some pretty lace here. And this is a folder, kind of like, I put this on here. These are on here, but it's like, it's two pockets. So you got a pocket in the back, and then you have a pocket in the middle. So it's two pockets. So these cute little cards. I just added a little tab corner up here with a piece of scrap and some washi. This is really some wide washi going down the middle. And there's the little lamb. And put a label with a pretty flower sticker on there. Kind of went with the whole thing. There's the other side of the vintage wrapping paper. Wishing you special day. So I wish you all a special day. I hope I'm not getting my head in the way. And here is a card that I made here. And added the little butterflies. And there's some more of those. This came out of a magazine. The kids' clothing. I love that. The red, white, and blue. Then on the other side, it's got this beautiful fall like painting. So I really like that. And just left room to write here. Just added a couple little hearts. It's called the drawing board, so you can do what you want here. Here's the other part of that way back burger bag. And it's real, it's like deli paper. It's real thin, but it just has that great crinkle. I love the crinkle of paper. There's some goodies in here for you. So I'm not gonna pull all those out. Those would be a surprise for whoever gets this. Here's this page I added. This is a digi. I know that's from Diane Shaw. And so is this, her stickers here. Well, I made them sticker. I printed them on sticker paper. And a piece of the material. So this is the other side of the paper there. And then this is I had this as a scrap that I had saved and made it a pocket and did the cute little be grateful, homegrown country life. Just played around with that. Put it in there. And then here's this is all the other, this is a different napkin. So add a little card in there. Pretty piece of scrap paper that I had, and I thought it was so pretty. Added a couple little things in there. My belly band. And there's that gorgeous rooster. He is a big rooster. Added another, well, this is the other side of that paper. And this, I love this chenille pocket. This got the heart. This is, y'all have probably seen this before. I think I covered my last journal in this. This is from a quilt. Actually, I think this was a pillow top. A quilted pillow top. Yeah, you can see it was, because I left that all on there. Because I just wanted to have that fluffiness. And got a tag in here. It says today. And I made a little paper ruffle there. So it's got two pieces of paper. And then these come out. You can use them for labels. But the colors kind of match the ruffle and the pig. So it says today. So lots of places to write there. And another pretty page. And here is, I did this. Did I do this in my other farm one? I think I did. My ring binder, I'm trying to remember. But I had a magazine and it had these curtains that you could make. It had different, and I cut the curtains out and then I used them at the top of the page, so it looks like the page has curtains. To me, it looks like the page has curtains. You may just see it. I don't know how you'll see it, but I thought those were just so pretty. So I've got this girl here with the month, so you can put your birth date on there, whatever you want to do. And then of course I had to put flowers in there. Flowers and butterfly. And then how to prepare an artichoke. Came from an old book. And this is from a very, very like 1930s book. It's Polly Down on the Farm. That's Polly. One spring, Paul and Ma Perkins moved to the farm, and Polly went with them. So I made this a journaling card because I had to, because this paper was so brittle, but it'll stay on there pretty good. And then there's your back page. So look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Ain't this beauty-mas? There's the bottom. And then there's your top. And then I took a piece of this. It should have this one. Gotta put this back in here. So if you're interested in this, just send me an email. And like I said, I'll have my email address in the description. Okay. Let me tie this back up like I had it. Let's see here. Yeah. I don't know. I might have got it short on one side, but I can go back and deal with that later. I want to show you the other one. Okay, so that's journal number 1. They're both 64 pages. So, and then here is journal number 2. And this one also has the vintage chenille. I'm gonna try to open this up a little bit. Oh, something just fell out. What was that? Oh, it fell out of the bag. Get that back in there. Get back in there. Get home. Okay. I have to turn to a different page. And I took strips. It's also on a crunchy Amazon packaging. I just love the feel of that. It just has this like awesome feel to it when you hold it. So I took strips of chenille, sewed them together, and then I had gotten a huge whole rack of this beautiful trim, and I just sewed it where they each combined. And then I had a whole bunch of this material, so I just made that into a ruffle, and I think it came out really pretty as a cover. I didn't put a name on it because I didn't want to put anything over it, you know? It's just, you just want to do this with it. I always got to touch things. I'm a very textile person. I like to feel things. I like how things feel, how things smell, like inks and stuff. Paper. I like to get very involved in what I do. So, but I promise you, my hands clean. I'm not sick. I don't touch any of my work unless I have washed my hands, gotten really clean. So don't think I'm like putting germs or anything. Not that you would, but you all know me. I tend to just sometimes just say, hey, I'm just letting you know. So, and then you can see where I sewed those on, how it made this like quilted look to it on the inside. Just love how that came out. And I love the cotton material. I love this material with the cotton on it. And it's the same DigiKit. And I will be sure to note her. So I've got that. And then this is a vintage music. It was a music page. It was in a book. He says, he leads me beside quiet waters. And I actually made a little Velcro on here, an envelope. And it's got some goodies in there for you. So it's like a water wheel, I guess. I just love that. I just love that. He leads me beside the quiet waters. And then I added this to this one with the birdies. So here we go. And I did you can see I added the cotton stickers down here. And so I did the cotton ruffle. And then we come in here, and here's one of my little clusters. Love this little guy sitting in the pot. So, and it says, but in Moon Cottage they are still asleep. I let myself in quietly and made a pot of tea and take it outside to sit under the apple tree and feel pleased. I'm like, doesn't this make you want to go sit out underneath an apple tree? It did me. And I got, this is something I have left, and I just thought that was cool. If you want to put it at the top of a page or use it as a bookmark or whatever. Excuse me. God, my allergies just won't ease up. Here's another one of those bags. No, this is the brown paper. Excuse me, it's not the bag. Ooh. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hang on. Just went and grabbed my coffee cup and did some sewing on there. This is a napkin that I had. A little pocket here. Farming looks easy when you I like this. Farming looks easy when your plow is a pencil and you're 1,000 miles from the cornfield. That's so true. Dwight D. Eisenhower. And there's another one of these vintage cards. Bloom and Grow. And I made these. You've got this tag. Plenty of room to write. And oh, I used sewing pattern paper on the back of it. Isn't that cool? That was a fun little experiment. Then I had these pieces and I just did some stamping on it. So you have that. Lots of ruffles. Lots of ruffles and fun with these journals. They were so much fun to do. Added this cute little girl. Here we have, I did this in half because I didn't want to cover up the horse's head. I thought that would look really weird. And I'm like, hey, why not? And this is a vintage map that I have. I think it's pretty sure it's, yeah, North Charleston. So it's South Carolina. It's a South Carolina map. And I just added a little chenille tab and just played around and had fun. And then I took a tab and put it at the bottom so it won't slide out. And here I took the other, this is the other side of the tab, it's folded over. And I thought, oh, that looks like a pot. So I made it look like a flower pot. To me, it looks like a flower pot. It may not look like one to you, but it looks like one to me, so that's what I did. Like this pretty little owl. Added some washi on here, so you got lots of writing room. Another, added the butterfly to the paper there, and these got this pretty vellum with butterflies on it that I have. God made the country and man made the town. That's so true. I added a little stamp there. Here's a bag, one of those country bags. Got lots of goodies in it. I'm not going to take it out. And then I added like this, and it's got a little, you know, little journaling card in there. So these are the coolest bags. I love them. Look at that beautiful. Is that not the prettiest color? This is like, do you remember orange sickles? I don't even know if they still make those. The creamsicles, the orange creamsicles, this is the color that they were. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's the perfect color to go with these flowers, and I just love it. And then this beautiful green. I've had a lot of fun playing around with my laces. This is from a vintage cookbook. It's called Farmhouse Cookbook. And then you got a page in here from one of the children's books. And then this is another one, the story, and you got chicken on here. Oh, this, yeah, I can talk. What did I do here? On either side, I did like this. It has a tag on this side. Let's see. And you can see it. Hold on. Let me get it out. All right. My desk is just not very wide. So I've got this beautiful tag. It's really heavy, so you can write on this. I just collaged on it. I love how it came out. I added that on a piece of book paper. So that is in here. Let me turn this a little bit this way so I can get it in real good. That fits in here. Wait a minute, it does fit in here. There we go. So that fits in the top like that. And then you have a pocket on the side. It's got a little magazine page in there. I had to figure that out. Shoo. And cute little bunnies. Look at the bunnies. And look at the strings. Come on off there, strings. Come on off. There we go. Okay. Look at the little, quit. The little bunny heads on this. And then I added the white ruffle on top of it. So it's sewn to the material. So I just thought that was so cute. One with the little bunnies. And you know me and my Kodiak boxes. You'll probably always, as long as we eat it, which we do. But this one, look, had a little red wagon on it. Kodiak started out of a red wagon. Learn our story and join our adventure. They're talking about not the island of Kodiak, Alaska, but they're talking about the product. So I just thought that was so cute with the little red wagon. And then this, Casadian Farm Organic. This, and look, it has a little farm here. This is a cereal box. I just put some paper on the back. I mean, there's a lot of really cool printing on cereal boxes these days. I got several pieces off that box. I just put sweet, because it is sweet. Another little tractor, a little something in there. Another, the old man. It's kind of got the, I love this little tractor. And there's the rooster. He's a happy rooster. Oh, there's another piece from one of the Kodiak boxes. I just stamped it out. Put a little tag in there. This is vintage wrapping paper. I added a flower to it. Isn't that pretty? I love that. With the daisies. when I got married, on my head, I had daisies. A daisy, yeah, around my hair. It was real long. Yeah, hippie girl here. And added some, but I love daisies. And there's another one. There's another one. Oh, my chilies. Don't tell YouTube. Don't tell YouTube. Don't tell them or they'll ding me. Oh, here's another. This is one of the. This was a piece of that cereal box, and I put one of Diane's little labels on there. Isn't that cute? It's got the farm, the guy on his little tractor, and the river, and I just thought, I was like, don't throw that away to my daughter. I'll use it in the journal. She goes, okay, Mom, I won't. And it fit perfect in there. So that was perfect. And then some vintage writing paper. Yeah, I'm not going to pull all that out. And 2 things revolutionized my life. Moving to the countryside and falling in love. It's a great picture. Some of that ticking. And then this, I stamped on this. This was a piece I had. She is clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. Proverbs 31:25. And one of my little, I added some material in here. Is one of my clusters. A little thing here. Isn't that a gorgeous farmhouse? Or barn, excuse me. This kit is just, it's just got that barn red color. You know, not bright red, but that, I call it barn red. I don't know what color it really is, but to me it's just that barn red. It's a little bit darker. Made a tag here. Bless your heart, with the little lambs. This is vintage wrapping paper I put on here. I had this. This came from Emily at, oh my gosh, she's got great stuff. Vintage Polka Dot Shop. I knew I'd think of it. You gotta check her out on Etsy. She's got some really cute stuff. And then this is one of my, from one of my master boards. And there's the back. I thought that was too pretty to mess with. Add a little flower here. Another little envelope. And this one, that's off that same cereal box. That all came off of there. And it all matters, which is true. This came, I cut this off of a little tag or whatever, because I thought it would look cute on this paper. And then the tag is also, it's got a bee on here. It says dream. It's got the beehive, and then welcome home. A little tag in here. So it's kind of a multi-purpose tag. Then added this beautiful mustard colored lace, which I've never seen that color in lace. So that's vintage, and it fits down in there pretty good. So like that, and there's more of that bunny. This is so cute. And here's another thing with the truck. In every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks. That is so true. Just a couple little cards here. Flowers on the back of that one. My tickets and stuff, when I print these out, I always flip them over and doing something that can be a background print. And I think this is from Gail Gustinelli's Digis. or lace stitchies. Cock-a-doodle-doo. This is got a tag here, gratitude, and that's from Emily at Vintage Polka Dot Shop. It's like a row. It's I don't think I have any too much left. It's kind of like this. It comes in a row. I get most of my, if I don't find it, I get a lot of stuff from her because she has unusual stuff. Or stuff that I just don't really see anywhere else. So this is gonna go, oops, wait a minute, in there. And then we got a book page in here. Not gonna pull it out. And then here's more of the chicken on the black. This was actually, this, and I got a little bit left, was a napkin. Like just one napkin. I think I paid 10 cents for it at Value City. And it had chickens all over it on the black. I thought it was just really pretty. So, there you go. Here's another one of my, that came off of one of my master boards. It's got a couple goodies in here for you. With some more of that beautiful green ribbon. And there's that, oh God, orange creamsicle color. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that just gorgeous? This is such a pretty, was such a pretty kit to work with. And here we've got, oh, I need to add a thing in there. So I'll go back through this definitely and put a little journal card in there. Here's the other side with that butterfly. And there we go. There's a little tag there. It came, just added some stuff. I like to make stickers, so that was a sticker I made. I did some stamping on, and I wanted black and white. Didn't have anything that was just like plain black and white. You can color it if you want. You can paint on it if you want. You can do whatever you want. But I just took a lot of my stamps and printed and then cut stuff out. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to make stickers. Sticker paper's cheap too. It's not expensive. And it's 8.5 by 11. You run it through your printer. You can do anything with it. I know Gail has a lot of tutorials on how to do that, and so does Artie Mays. I think pretty much everybody's done some sort of tutorial about that. But it's a lot of fun to just make your own. Like labels. Anytime I get labels off of Etsy, like Diane's or anybody else's, I always print them on label paper. And then all you do is cut them out, peel and stick them where you want them. You don't have to like glue. It saves on your glue. You don't use as much. I added butterfly here. Just added some little stickers in here. I thought that was a pretty page. See, lots of writing. And these are tractors. It's hard to tell, but it is. That's one of those little things. I added a really pretty pink button that I had at the top. And some white lace. I thought that was such a pretty little page with the tea service. And here we go. This down. And here's the other side. You can see I did some stamping there. This came with the buttons on it, and that's also from Emily from her shop. I don't know if she still carries it. She changes stuff up a lot, and then she'll get stuff back in. So I just made a really pretty little tag there. Oh, don't tell YouTube. I asked them for some of their paper because I thought it was so cute because it says sausage biscuit on it. And I thought the wrapping paper was really pretty. I can't have those often, but that's my Saturday morning treat to myself. Let's go get me a sausage biscuit. Sausage biscuit. And then we got this here, and here is, did my Kodiak stuff. It's got the bear. You can tell you like to get to the bottom of things because it's the bottom of the. Added that to the back. I thought that was appropriate. A little, I think this is Project Life card. Put that in there. This is some material I had. A little, and just added this. This is vintage rickrack. I can't remember where I got this from. I'm sure I got that at Goodwill or something. We got that cute little girl with the lambs. And this is made from a napkin. So that is decoupaged on there. That was so pretty. Live every day with intention. You know, which we should. We should. We need to make every day needs to count. It doesn't matter whether you're doing something that day like big or you're doing something little. Just make it count. You know, I try to, you know, when you have somebody you love very much that passes, whether it's a parent, a child, a friend, and if you're fine, you're doing well, it really makes you feel how blessed you are. I mean, I went to a neurosurgeon yesterday because I've got low back pain. And I thought for sure my back was like all twisty like a piece of licorice or something. I thought, okay. I thought I was going to need back surgery. I get there. He says, for the age that you are, he said, your back's in really good shape. He said, what's causing your pain is a little bit of arthritis. And he said, it's not much. He said, but pretty much you're doing good and probably all you need is physical therapy. And I'm like, what? I mean, it's just been, with all these tests I've been having, it's just been one good outcome. And I know not everybody has that and gets that. And I'm sorry, I'm having a moment. You know me, I have my moments. It's just, I cannot stress to you how important it is to love people around you and to make amends with people around you, whether it's your fault or their fault, because when they're gone, they're gone. Like, from this physical world, they are gone. And you don't have any more opportunities, and just embrace them, especially if they're like parents or brothers or sisters, and they may not be the best people. Some people say, well, I can't stand my brother, I can't stand. You know what? Find a way. Be the first to make the first step. I'm big on doing that kind of thing and not harboring ill will against anybody. Because I'm a very strong Christian, and y'all know that about me. And there's a verse in the Bible that says God's eyes go to and fro. He sees everything. I don't know if you're a believer or not. When you watch my channel, I don't know. But you're going to hear a little bit from me. It's not preaching. It's just the truth. His eyes are moving. And sometimes, especially when I'm driving, I have to be careful about what, you know, I just got to be careful. Because I just have this vision of God's eyes going, ooh, stopping on me. You're not supposed to be doing that. So, but we need to, the world's really in a crazy place right now. I know it's been in crazy places before because I've lived through some of those times. But right now it really is in a crazy, weird place. But we shouldn't add to that weirdness by being weird people. And I don't mean that, like, because I am a little odd, weird, whatever. So if I can't laugh at myself, who can I laugh at, right? But you know what I'm trying to say. I'll just stop. I just gotta stop. You know what I'm trying to say. Be kind. And I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Y'all won't have to listen to me anymore. Here's some more of that cute little vintage wrapping paper. I love that. A little pretty little card in here. And there we go. Listen, listen. I just love that you can bend this. This is really a soft cover. And so when you hold it, it's just like, it's just got a nice, and my hands are not that big, but it's just got that nice, just want to live there for a minute. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. So I'm calling these my Farmtastic journals. And like I said, they're for sale. So email me if you're interested. They're reasonably priced for what's all together in here. So anyhow, have a blessed day. Love one another. Tell somebody today that you love them. Or if you're in the store, thank them for doing what they're doing. That's something else I do. I'm really big on thanking people who work in stores, grocery stores. When I see them loading the shelves, I will thank that person for, thank you for what you're doing to load those shelves so I can come in here and find my groceries. You know, they don't get that. They probably get yelled at that their boxes are in the way, or they're in the way. I'm trying to get to that shelf or whatever. The shelves would be empty if they weren't putting stuff on them, right? Right? And they don't want to work at 1, 2, 3 in the morning, which some of them do. Here I go again. Here, I gotta stop. I gotta stop, or I'll keep going. And y'all get tired of listening to me. So have a blessed day. Enjoy my journals and email in. Please like and subscribe. Help me get my channel grown. I've been at this since 2013, I think. So, and I think I make pretties. So, love you guys and thank you for stopping by. Ciao.